setting up everything. Sorry about that. I always love subtitles. I'm sorry.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Strength affects melee weapons. Melee weapon damage and the amount you can carry.
This one could twist a marauder's head off.
I can only do so many points, huh? So dexterity is affects melee and speed. Temperament. Cool. 2 points available.
We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use. Good. I need someone who can smack a little sense into this colony.
Aptitude. Nice. Nice. Level entry. Persons of your skill. Expand humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmos. Frontiers. Ambitious. That word. Huh.
Working your way up to provisioner? I hear Edgewater needs an electrician. Geez, do I have to go all the way? Oh, no, I can go back. I don't know, I've always been naming my characters Jags lately. I don't know what it is. Oh, here we go. Too far back. Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 9%. Hit drive.
Shit.
Inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists.
I like it.
I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head.
I really like this game, though.
My ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Why would I want to skip this part? I haven't seen it. Trippy. I like it. It almost gives me like a Bioshock / Fallout feel, like they said. I like it.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
All I can say is, this game's really interesting. I like it a lot. I'll beat it out.
Now, you've been frozen for a while. Bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Yeah, that was a pretty far drop. That it just wanted me to do. LB to regain your health. Interesting. Definitely Bioshock feel. I love it. I fucking love it. I love this game already.
Hey, you, come here.
Of course, my horse.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stinks. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
You're an idiot. Give me your gun or you get yourself killed.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try
Let's
the
go.
rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Can you tell me where I am? Do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by our provisioners for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Where's that ammo he was talking about? Did I already take it? I assumed I didn't because he said take it in that thing over there. Mag. There's one. I'm gonna grab a water real quick. I guess there's no water, so I'll grab some instead. I'm just gonna blow these up then.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from reviving. I thought it was like streaming, it scared me. An extended hibernation on your brain process is different. The tactical dilation, TDD, slows down the world, giving you time to think as you take action. You have very limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TDT very slowly while moving. Attacks drains it faster. Huh. Okay. It just trips me out when it happens to me. Oh. Yeah. Huh. Took a couple more clips than I would have wanted, but it'll grow back. picking up logs here. I can unlock pick. Speed mags. Just gonna sign that. Okay. I can't, huh? Skills behind them, huh? Huh. Huh. Oh, wrong one. I forgot that was slow. I forgot that was slow. Huh. Dang it. Forgot I was in that. Sick. I really like this game. It really is like a mixture of Fallout and BioShock. And those are two of my favorite games. Pretty World too, Unreal. You know, Unreal Engine. Looks really good. Wow. I love it. Fuck. Yes! I have expected a slide like Call of Duty for some reason. I really like these rock formations. I wish I could jump on these. Lieutenant Mira and Private Kimball. Yeah, that looks good to me.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
You guys doing pretty good.
Don't know where you came from. Skull on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Do Spacer's Choice guards back down from a challenge?
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
This is what I like. Let's go.
I just earned a fine bonus.
This is a sick game. Really, really enjoy it. Nothing. Some meat.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
Oh shit.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Aww.
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking
Thank
for
you.
work, talk to the constable down at Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Marauders, deserters, illegal landing.
I wonder what I do. Huh. It makes me feel like I want to go in there because of the green icon. What's more over here? Journal, main quest, there we go. Finalizing your house, the beach, right? Find Hawkeye cheese. Oh, so the ship is mine?
Not just anyone is chosen to enforce landing regulations, you know?
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Oh, fuck. Ah! Ah! Oh god! Help me! Help me!
Thought I saw something.
Oh my god, there's so many! Oh shit! Oh fuck, I'm fucked. I'm so dead. Wow. That was shocking. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Scared the fuck out of me. I just see this thing. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Huh. So do I just walk in? I don't want to get like an offense like they said. But I read that it was mine or something. Let me read this objective one more time. I don't want to fuck up. Item repair. Maintenance. Keeping your in tip-top shape. Find Hawthorne ship. Yeah, that's Hawthorne ship. Yeah, but too literally. I guess that means the ship is yours now. You can find it. Yeah. Yeah, Hawthorne ship. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in and go to the mainframe then.
Hello. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence.
Oh no.
Jetson procedures initiated. Please engage in airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Scared me. I need to get this ship some air.
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Wonder, should I break it to the computer or should I break it to the slow? I'm gonna break it to the computer slow.
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
Yeah.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am
Man, that
programmed
scared
to
me.
take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Leveled up. Congratulations. You've gained enough experience to level up in the character log. Leveling up increases your health points and gives you an upgrade. Yeah, sure. For sure. I am the ship
Damn
now.
marauders are out of control.
That's my ship now.
Huh?
You hiding? You
I straight up thought it's a town leader. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. Ooh, let's go. Oh, cool. Well, dialogue helped me out a lot, so yeah, definitely gonna give one up to dialogue. Oh, wait. You will be unable to undo the point of altercation. The point of allocates after. Ha, that's cool. Oh, still? Oh, that's right. Huh, tricky. Toughness. Oh, definitely toughness. Oh, wait, sorry. Wait, another one? Oh, another one of these? Really? Range, right? Dialogue. Attack. Leadership. Yeah, still.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Never forgot your name. Never forgot.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money, and money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see.
Oh yeah, something else.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Yeah?
Huh.
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing as far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? Something I can do for you? Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Yeah? Former people, yeah. Marauder's been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those Marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. Work's been real good to me.
Huh? What?
Oh. Now I feel like an idiot. Use the controls.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Something got you down?
Nothing.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
Like the elevator music.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with... well, not fish.
So,
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I'm just told I should.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
Should I put?
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let me guess, you want me to just...
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Cool.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Hmm.
The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sorry.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
CMP, new company, server you have again. Compare workers. Adventures.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about to deserve
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quietly. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave this town. All messed up. How well did you know the deserters?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, ma'am. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Only me. This isn't only me. Oh, here we go.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Can it be both?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts.
It looks
also,
sick.
You lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
I'm a bit surprised to hear you dismiss.
What would you like to discuss?
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission.
I can't believe I did
What has
that.
Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Alright, just talk to everybody coming together. I'll keep that in mind. Sounds like I got work out. Thank you for your time. That's my favorite.
If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name Mbakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Yeah, huh? You mean about the mission being too clean? Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, and it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
It's an idea, not what we live in. But what we strive
It just
for.
comes off cold to me, is all.
Oh, see ya. Quite a ways.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the Resistance? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, a few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back. Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing. Go on. You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars. Pray to the law that you never do. A mechanical never forgets the face of its enemy. First they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives. Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Where are we headed?
Hot. Okay. Glad it's realistic.
Incoming!
Man, these are annoying. Companion ability. Cool. So that's the same one, that's the same one, isn't it? Okay, just want to make sure.
Something you need?
Here we go!
I just saw your invite. Give me a little bit.
Where are we headed?
This game is awesome. I need to buy this game. I need to support stuff like this. I like this a lot. I really like the setting. I like everything about it.
You're fast.
Cool revolver. I'm gonna take that last one.
Nicely done.
Really? Oh my god, really is the fucking jackpot. Aww. Let's save the game right now. my god. I didn't think about it. Fuck, Jeebus wants me to get on Call of Duty, so I think we're gonna call it there. Man, this game's fun though. I'm definitely gonna play this game again. I really, really, really like this game actually. I really like it. Let me clear away these guys real quick. So yeah, I really like this game. This is going to be something on my catalog for sure. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. I'm going to be on in about 2 seconds to play some Call of Duty. Thank you guys so much. Maybe Twitch. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. Have a wonderful night. Bye. Oh shit, I'm all going to exit out. That's funny.